shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. No rival. I got no, 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 no rival. No rival.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high. Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
things aren't meant to be fair. I know you left me down and out, and now the river is red. Got that hit on your head. Should've buried your dead. Should've listened to me and said, oh, how little you know. You better watch out, my friend. When it goes dark, you better lay
There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold that severed heart. The pieces feel so cold. All the tears won't bring it back to life. But hate will always grow. There's a beauty in the way you lay, and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days all I do is wonder, is it better now that we can start again? 'Cause in the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold. Oh.
was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong, and instead, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again.
so intense. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel it again. We're bringing this back to life. Mirrors on the wall, staring back at me. Stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portraits seem to fade, he lost his centerpiece. Can't recall his face, I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today.
see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
But what the hell, boy?
Can you hear me calling out your name? And run to you and escape this place. Stop time, rewind, bring me back to you. How to give my heart if you won't forever. 'Cause when you and I together, we don't have tomorrow. So just take me away. What if we could stop the world tonight? Could run away, just you and I, you and I.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
It's almost like falling in love for the first time, all over again. Hold on tight to the feeling, but it's a roller coaster in my head. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. Oh, or nothing at all. Hold these doubts like the playing cards close to my chest. Turn them round for the river and hope it's something that I won't regret. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing.
Town Hall 13 attack. My hogs going through the center. From 6 o'clock till 12 o'clock. Since it has no multi-inferno, and I could taken out both of the scatter shot with my super wizard whip. There is no reason why I'm not sending my hogs through the center. Going in like this. My Sui funnel the flank and taking out the clan castle. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, I messed up my blizzard in the opening. So my royal champion has to step in. In order to do that, it has to have cover coming from the Skelly spell. Originally, my Skelly spell should have been placed right here to distract enemy hero. But with that's gone, my hogs will have a higher risk. In the end, this particular wizard tower is giving me a hard time. It's the last splash damage towards the back end. So no tanking, no flanking, no support, no reinforcement. And this is why I struggle towards the back end. Yeah, the whole thing's just piles up without proper distribution. But in the end, my queens gets to push through. Thankfully, the wall didn't cost me too much time to push through with my queen. Yeah, it was very lucky. Moving on to the next attack, another Town Hall 13 attack. And this one was easy. It's been a long time since I'm doing one of these kind of attack. It was a spearhead space, totally crushed, since another triple single inferno. Lalo going around, Skitty in the middle, and Sui at the town hall section. It's a heavily armed town hall section, so I invested 2 golem in order to tank for the log launcher, and as well as for the Sui. And in today's clan war, I did a donut Lalo attack to step in for my teammate. He didn't manage to pull off a 3-star on this base. So after the scout, I found it a valuable section for my flame flinger, since it has 4 of those crossbow placed it pretty much in the center, which gives me a whole lot of opportunity for my flame flinger. I managed to grab one of its key defense, which is scatter shot. That's a huge win. Then I donut the opposite flank to take out the other scatter shot along with one multi-inferno, which will be the most threatening defense in the dead center, alongside with clan castle. After that, I'm thinking about doing a Sui at the top, avoiding the town hall section because it has a single inferno to doing its guard from any large unit approach, such as Sui, such as Dragon. So I'm doing a Lalo push, going downwind, saving my internal tome at the end. With all the zap Lalo attack, I'm growing a bit, how do you say? A bit of a rusty when it comes to skellydonut, lack of practice. So since it has 2 of these items close by, I should have 2 skeleton instead of having bat and skeleton separately. Town Hall 17 attack recounted 3 multi-inferno. In that case, we're doing a Dragon Rider attack. And here's a huge value for my Zap Quake. Partially does a funnel for my follow-up Sui attack, along with log launcher, aiming for the town hall. After that, Dragon Rider. going around. It was a great plan, but the domino starts to fall down. It starts to pile up. When I forgot to send in headhunter to deal with this enemy king, my royal champion steps in before the dragon rider in order to delay my deployment, but it was I waited too long to follow up my dragon rider, so my royal champion suffers heavy damage. That's the small issue, because my warden gets to heal her up pretty well, almost up to full health with its healing tome. But without the headhunter, the enemy king just pummels my royal champion. Without the lightning boots, there's a witch doing quite a amount of harassment. Rest of the troops, which were still on the battlefield. But that's not the worst case. The worst case is when I'm facing the back-end enemy queen. That's the real issue. That's the real threat. That's when the whole attack turns bleak. It was really nerve-wracking, because having my royal champion successfully push through and killing the witch and killing all the ice hound and tanking for the headhunter alongside with my dragon rider is vital. Basically, she has to deal with all the enemy hero because my dragon rider wouldn't fight back. So having my royal champion died early in the attack, what do I do? So there's a poison spell still in my hand, because I'm thinking there's only one witch, and my Yeti successfully pulls through, so I didn't have to rush in with my poison spell. Thankfully, there's a poison spell to slow down the enemy queen. I place it right on top of her. Headhunter comes in. They were late, but better than never. Moving on to the next attack. I'm doing a zap at the center. This is a diamond base with the off-center town hall. Quite amount of heavy defense in the center. So Sui town hall. Follow up with Lalo. Hopefully my royal champion push through, team up with drill machine, clears up the rest of the threatening defense in the center. The royal champion and drill machine has to delay in order to lock down the center defense. But here's the kick. I failed to take down the town hall. Why is that? I think it's because of the king gets locked on by this minion prince. Right at this moment, I messed up. There's not much defense hitting my queen, and there's not much workload out on the rim, out on the edges. My queen should be doing okay. So I should not have my king rushed in. So there. I should have waited till this wizard tower is down, gets destroyed, and having my second ice golem locked on to this multi-inferno in order to distract minion prince, therefore not getting his ass kicked by this enemy minion prince. Then my royal champion again steps in to clean up the mess, the edges. I have to invest an early in order to take out this queen. My drill machine was not been able to step in. I'd rather have my drill machine punch through the center, because after the ability there's not much spell to protect my Lalo from all these center defense firing upon them. Barely pulls through. Town Hall 17 Fireball Super Loon attack. This one's a rushed base and swiftly gets taken out. So Warden going in like this, aiming for this crossbow, taking out D section with the fireball, and depends which direction he decides to go. He wanders off this way, so my Sui going in like this. Heavy investment on the funnel, some super loon and a baby dragon. And I was wonder whether I should having my siege machine selected to log launcher to do a town hall charge, or it's not much flame flinger value. So either siege barrack or troop launcher, they are both ideal. It depends. So during the middle of my Sui push, I decide to have my troop launcher to reinforce my Sui push. Not in the beginning, while the Sui group is strong and vital. Yeah. And Royal Champion steps in alongside with the rest of the Super Loon to clean up. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm glad to see the Warden gets to grab the Town Hall in the middle of the game. And another rush base. Totally crushed. I was supposed to have a Blizzard Lalo, but I forgot to select my army composition. So another Fire Loon, I guess. But there's a little problem with the reinforcement, since it was supposed to have triple Yeti with my Fire Loon attack. Best not having the troop launcher launching Super Wizard in the front line. So I selected to Siege Barrack. At least they could stay behind my Sui group. The whole concept is to have my fireball land here. It was supposed to taken out by the. If it was my original plan, I was having a Blizzard Lalo attack. Same result, taking out whole chunk of a defense in the center. So going from the nearest direction, and he decided to walk downwards. So again, Sui pinch and going through here. Siege Barracks follows up, and the Super Loon and Rendezvous and reinforce the back end. Yep. This one's a Town Hall 17 Blizzard Lalo. Multiple option. My Blizzard could land here, here, or here. Not lots of trap potential, so forget about the top section. In the end, I decided to land over here, avoiding Monolith and this poison tower. If I coming from the left, I might get targeted by a potential high damaged CC. Sui, the top section, avoiding monolith. And pinch with my lalo, avoiding time fail. And it's my bad, I'm doing a shitty lalo push. My second hound should stepped in early before my lava loon puppets get summoned. It was because of that I take a heavy casualty in the middle of my push. There's no explanation. That was a shitty frozen spell. Yeah, luckily I managed to pull through. And that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching.